I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. My name is Dave Weigel. I'm the founder, the leader, the general of the Family Court Fraud Warrior Project, a federal and New York State registered 501c3 community watchdog organization that I started 1 year ago, and today has accumulated over 18,000 victims from all 50 states of our failed systems. Why am I giving testimony today like this? Because we've created a new system involving the court of public opinion, involving the permanent public record of a public ledger. And it's brilliant, and it's better, and it's already racked up 29 successes of bringing children home to loving parents. Why am I giving testimony today? Why? Because I am under attack. I'm under attack from multiple sides, but this is not about me. This is about a 17-year-old boy by the name of Matias Alvarez, my daughter Marquesa, Weigel's best friend. Matias, I've only spent less than an hour in his presence, but I know him because I talk to my daughter all the time. And over the last year, Mark had come to me and said, "Oh, well, everybody knows he's gay, but he hasn't come out and said it." And, she'd always be asking me advice and stuff, and I'd tell her what I felt. It's bullshit. He needs to be who he is. He did. He came out. He announced he had a boyfriend in October, and and his parents went absolutely ballistic. They immediately went to the school, blamed the school. They have sent this boy to a mental institution. They went over and harassed the boy he just started dating, who was a year older, who was 18 and not 17, and tried to put charges on him for statutory rape. And of course, he is in church every single day to pray the gay away. But this family has taken it upon themselves to attack me and my family now for the third and last time, because we are now putting it out on permanent public record, the exact facts. The most recent aggressive attack has been to launch a CPS investigation against me and my family. And you're going to hear the actual investigation that my wife, ex, but currently still wife, Georgina Weigel, gave, because she recorded it. And the world can hear the ridiculousness of these allegations, and just how broken this CPS system is. That perhaps, I don't know, the 1,000 or so, other advocates out there doing great work for many, many, many decades, will further confirm. But right now, the most serious fact that needs to get on record here is that, please, someone from the, leader from the LGBT community, correct me if I'm wrong. But when you have a child take a step out to be who he is and come out and announce that he is gay and has a boyfriend for the very, very first time, and his mother and father shame him and pull a gun on him. Yes, the reason why this family is attacking me is because I sent a text message after, this is for testimony, the allegations, what happened is in October, when he came out and the parents freaked out and went to the school, blamed the school, and I don't know what the school did to try to rectify the situation, but they still failed him. A social worker was involved, and I believe it was CPS, and asked the boy, we got to take you out of here. Where do you want to go? He didn't say his family. He said the Weigel house. He feels most safe at the Weigel house. I didn't even live there at the time. I got a call from this father who I only met one time for an hour in July when I was invited over to swim, which you'll hear about in a moment. And I get a call from him, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know, well, he goes, no, this isn't a friendly call. The police and CPS are on their way over to your house. Give me back my son. I'm like, what the heck are you talking? Calm down. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Both of them screaming, insulting, threatening my daughter. As if my 5 foot, 100-pound, half Asian little daughter put a hood over this 17-year-old boy's head, wrapped him up in duct tape, threw him in her trunk, and is hiding him somewhere. No. Logic says that the boy didn't feel safe and didn't want to go home and wasn't answering his phone for his parents. But no, this family called the police and said, the Weigels have stolen my child, have hijacked my child, and are hiding him because they're perverts who want him to be gay. They sent 4 cop cars. They went to the house. You know, they immediately called. Okay, they immediately went to the house. Saw Georgie. Georgie says, "What are you talking about?" She pulls up, Life 360. Says they're at the library studying. They're at the library studying. 4 cop cars block in my daughter's car that I just got her. She's 16 years old. She's at the library with all her friends. They make him come out, but they interrogate my daughter like she's some sort of terrorist. What is going on in the law enforcement decision-making in New Canaan, Connecticut? I don't believe it's on the street cops. I've met them. They've all been gentlemen. They've all been good guys. But someone is giving orders at the top that is corrupted as hell and is now connected, we know very much, to the Stamford courthouse, which now also this testimony is for this civil TRO. I was never arrested. Okay, I was never arrested. There's no docket. Okay, no matter what the trolls are posting out there all over there, the fake pictures and fake dockets. Okay, the FOIA request are going to come in and show the actual facts. Okay, but that was in October. Okay, and that night when I found out what they did to my daughter, I sent this man a text, and I let him know who he is. I said, what kind of a man are you? How dare you? You've got a beautiful human being as a son. You are embarrassing and tormenting the hell out of him. The entire school, the entire town, sending him to a mental institution, blaming everybody on the planet. What's to blame? The shaming. Now correct me, LGBT community. The level of shaming and notoriety and embarrassment after taking this step. How many young boys have committed suicide? How many young women have committed suicide? I'm gravely worried about this boy right now. This is not for me. This is for Matias Alvarez. He's not safe. At the end of that text message, and the reason why they're preemptively attacking me with this everything, okay, is I know he held a gun to his head. Carlos Alvarez held a gun, an unregistered gun, to his baby boy's head.
How do you know a gun was unregistered?
Letting him know what's going to happen to him if he really is gay. Jesus. So I let him know what the hell I thought of that. Okay? I said, you need to go in the mirror, look in the mirror and say, I have a gay son, and that's okay, because you're a fucking ass monkey. How dare you do that? How dare you do that? And I said, on record, and it'll be posted here. I was like, you had better get that gun registered, buddy, because that is a felony in Connecticut. I said I would have ice at your door right now if my daughter didn't beg me not to. And that was October.
They would have to be illegal for ice.
Because 35 kids at the high school. No. They've seen the bruises on this boy. The school has seen the bruises on this boy. My wife, Georgie, just reported. You'll hear the bruises on this boy. They all know about the gun. He's told all of them about it. This is not just coming from me. And this is in October. So was that gun investigated, New Canaan Police? Because if a man goes 2 days before my daughter's birthday and bolts onto my property and sends his wife up to break into my home under the lunacy that my daughter, according to them, my daughter gave money to their son to buy alcohol for her birthday party on Saturday, and they're here to get it. I said, lady, you got mental problems. I tried closing the door. She stepped in the door. I said, lady, you have to go. If your son, there's money involved, here. I grabbed cash. I threw cash out of it. Okay. When I threw cash out of the door, she barreled into the door. I tried pushing her out. Strong woman, I'm almost embarrassed to say. She outpowered me, smashed into me. Okay. And as soon as she did, I grabbed my phone. I tried recording her, and I looked over, and I saw the father was already on the phone with the New Canaan Police. It was already preempted. The FOIA request will come in. The body cams will show. Look at the date and the time that the call came in from Carlos Alvarez versus by the time I got a chance to call 911. I just stepped back. I stepped back and I acted like she knew I was on the phone with 911 at this point. She's running around the house like a lunatic, like, what do you think you're going to find? Oh, here's our collection of alcohol. Here's alcohol for adults. This is the alcohol that we have for toddlers. Here's the alcohol we have for disabled children. This is mental illness. And now they have a civil TRO against me. I am not to call them or talk. This is what you call abuse of the system. But right now, that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this boy Matthias's mother and father have failed him. His extended family has failed him. The school may have tried to do their best, but they've failed him. CPS sure as hell has failed him. And the police have failed him. But Dave Weigel and the Warrior Project is not going to fail this boy. No. My CFP licenses are on the line. Because the trolls like to call up and pretend that they're clients and calling fake complaints because I caught them lying. I knew I'd take heat. I knew I'd take heat for doing this. But all I did is just step up and know that I had the obligation. That's my mother. That's Marie Weigel. It's the most beautiful mother that's ever lived. And she was taken by this corrupt system. She had to watch her boy go through hell watching his babies stolen from him for 5 years. And when COVID hit, she wasn't strong enough. She overate. Her heart was too big. I had to go to the hospital. I had to be the one to pull the plug. But at least I got there with an iPad where everybody could say goodbye. No, I'm not going to fail this boy. I'm not going to fail every little boy. It's 2025, for Christ's sake.
It's 2026.
You're an idiot.
I was accused of inappropriately swimming in a swimming pool in July in this people's house. The only time I've ever met them. With these people that call CPS and the police every time the wind blows, how come there's no record of a fight that broke out because they saw me inappropriately swimming? First of all, I got to the house, and yes, there were children, their children, okay, swimming in the pool. Some as young, one as young as 6 years old with no adult supervision. Yes, I jumped in the pool. I was invited over to go swimming. It was July. It was hot, okay? They wanted to meet me. They've heard a lot about me. All right. We stopped. Afterwards, we had pizza. Look at all the records. Oh, there's no cameras in that place. They're in a gated community. There's no record of a break-in. This is a valid CPS investigation. I was inappropriate. Oh, what else do I do with that? I give my kids cash. Yes, I do. I'm a good father. I give my kids cash specifically for buying alcohol. Yes, you could look at the the Venmo records that say, Marky, here's $400. Now make sure, take 50 of this, go buy tequila somehow, and go to the middle school and pour it down kids' throats. It is absurd. It is an affront. It is an attack, okay? And this is what abusers do. And this is what we do at the Family Court Fraud Warrior Project, is we expose abusers with the truth.
Dave, you don't know what the truth is.
If something isn't done, if this boy knows, Matthias knows, that I lose my career because I stood up for
You should
him,
lose your freedom
I'm very afraid.
because you lied.
Should be
I'm
afraid.
very afraid. And it is appalling. And the citizens of
I can't
this
believe a word he
country
says.
need to know the results of the investigation of the illegal gun held at the head and held at Matthias's,
How would he
Matthias
know
Alvarez's
that?
head in October.
How would he know anything
We
about that?
demand
Where are those police
the
reports?
results of that investigation. Okay? Because as far as we know,
Like he has a right.
it's still there. Why would a man
Shit.
burst onto somebody else's property and feel so confident to already be on the phone with 911?
He watched you
with a
abusing
bullshit
his
story that
wife.
I
4-year-old
get
crying.
this, guys, okay? I saw them at my door. They said whatever they said.
Them?
And I just
He was in the
decided
car.
to bolt open the door and start pounding on a mother. I've created the world's most respected movement for protecting families. Yet, that's what I did. That's what I did. She said something that angered me so much that I'm such a lunatic. All of these awards as a fiduciary of over 30
my
years
God.
mean nothing.
They don't.
You should get an
Valid
Academy Award.
thing
For
is
stupid.
that I assaulted her.
For
I
being
asked
a
the police
moron.
officer that day, I said, how is it possible in Florida you can kill somebody if they break into your home? Okay?
What's he?
They're saying that I assaulted. That's someone at the New Canaan Police said, no, write this up. That Dave Weigel assaulted his intruder. I insulted the intruder into my home. These people were invited
Is he admitting it?
after the history that they know of these people, after they know that they called 5 cop cars on my daughter as if she's a terrorist,
You are.
which is physically, scientifically impossible. How is a 5-foot, 100-pound little girl supposed to hijack and hold hostage her son? The
mother's
son
5
did
foot
not feel
2.
safe coming home because the father held a gun to his head for coming out as gay. It is not right. This is my official testimony. This is all I'm going to do
It's all
to
lies.
justify this BS investigation from CPS. Okay, this is my home, my legal home, 59 John Street, New York, New York. Yes, I
Oh.
pay for the home.
I thought you lived in Toms River, New
Okay, but that
Jersey.
is my children's
Lied to the
home,
police
and
here.
that is my wife's
Body
home.
cam.
Okay, I am there a lot. It is not my home. You have no jurisdiction. This is all I am giving you for your investigation. And I would like the rest of the world to chime in on your opinion of the facts that you're going to hear.
He lied to the Toms River Police and said he
Because
lives in Toms
if I
River.
go,
Yep, we have that
you know the
body
reason
cam.
why I can't.
You are
hold myself
discredited,
together right
my
now
dear.
really well is because I know people,
Liar.
the big people, the dirtiest of the dirty, that we're putting away. You know, we just had. I just announced I just came back from Kentucky, in Cindy Adams,
That time.
and I just did on-site, due diligence there, to see all of the facts, and when you can sit there and see laid out 12 pages of PDFs of doctors visits, 814 doctors visits, right? That this woman, this mother, took these 2 girls by the age of 6. Over 6 years, 814 doctor's visits. The father went to 2. Cindy missed, rescheduled 1. That was the reason they transferred full custody to this guy who's been in and out of rehab 100 times. Okay? Who has not been properly trained. Who who is just doing this to get out of paying child support and to torment. While I was there with Cindy, I saw hundreds of text messages coming in all night long.
Who are these people? What is he talking
and the law
about?
firm complying. Okay,
thing-
hundreds.
This has nothing
thousands
to
of
do with
pages,
the Alvarez.
Every bit of legal fraud. We put out an APB against Carl
You put it out in
Divine,
Okay.
apparently the most powerful and feared attorney in all of Kentucky. Well,
Why
as
are
soon
we
as I put
talking
out
about
that
a Kentucky
APB
case?
to let them know, my name's Dave Weigel.
You're
Welcome to the Warrior
everywhere.
Project. You just met your destroyer of your
right,
fraudulent
Commander.
business
Ego.
model and your cash for kids and your family terrorism
I'm not
business.
getting away with it.
And he resigned from the case 3 days later. I just want to end to Mr. Schiffman and Mr.
This is him trying to intimidate people.
Yes. Yep.
Friedman, I believe it is.
Yep.
Okay, the regulators.
Right.
I know I put out a very abrasive message. Say F you to my regulators. That was not to you, gentlemen. That was a
Yes, it was.
larger message to the Bar Association that we are not backing down from your retaliation tactics.
Oh, put your
Okay?
finger out.
I understand you were doing your job. I apologize. I thought you were outside counsel. Okay? I didn't realize that you work for the CFP board. I've held my CFP up with pride. I feel I'm one of the world's best fiduciaries.
Backpedal, Dave. Backpedal.
Please do not make me lose my license because it
Oh,
is
you're
going
losing
to
it.
harm my ability to help all of these people and put food on my table. But what I'm most scared of is
Women you
What I'm
Because
scared
I'm
of is you're a
putting
liar.
people
You're lying to people.
taking away their money. I am scared of hell of any reason of walking into Stanford courthouse, even for a
the
civil
judge
thing,
hears this.
because I know how easy is it for judges to call each other and tell a murderer, "Hey, Mr. Murderer, you got 30 years waiting ahead of you. You got life ahead. You want to get out in 30 days? Here's a picture of Dave Weigel. If he never comes out of jail, you get out in 30 days."
Oh my God. You're a nut job.
Then where are my babies?
This guy.
Where are my babies?
Are we gonna fake cry again?
Oh, fake crying. Fake crying.
Because I've stood up for people.
People,
You are
couldn't do
so
it for
phony.
themselves.
how about all the women
Because
you
I put my
abused?
ass on the line.
Sure, your
You
wife
put your
too.
ass on the line.
Ex-wife.
Well, you're abusing people. Disgusting slob.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you're speechless? Speechless,
All I
Dave?
know is this model works.
No, it doesn't.
You have
You're
your
a
system
fraud.
that has produced horrific results. Mine in a year,
These are horrific.
has produced hope. You know how many messages I have from people saying, "I no longer want to kill myself because of you, Dave,
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you
I'm gonna
told
lose my
people to kill themselves.
because I
I
say
had
bad
the
words."
text where you told a woman to kill
I have
herself.
to go to
Jump off a
Stanford
bridge.
police
Oh
for
my God.
inappropriately swimming in a swimming pool when I was the only parent.
With your clothes off, I guess?
I highly doubt
Supervising?
it, Dave. I highly
That doesn't
doubt
make
it.
sense.
Thrown away, all of it.
Your credibility is out the door, buddy.
My name is
Something
David
wrong with
Weigel,
that. Something
Yeah,
wrong
we
with
know.
that. You trying to
I am
molest a child or something?
founder of the Family Court Warrior Project. I am the principal
Can you at least
and founder of
show that
Weigel
you know how to
Fiduciary Asset
shed a
Management, Weigel
tear?
Fam, where I serve 160 families for an average of 16 and a half
Pull
years.
apart.
Oh my
I was
God.
woken up today with a call from one of my clients for 20 years, and he said, "Dave, I just want to let you know,
You suck.
you just made me a millionaire.
Yeah.
Accounts just turned over $1 million today.
Oh my God.
Give us the name.
Dave Weigel, millionaire.
Liar.
That's what I do.
Pathological
stick
liar.
up for kids.
You abuse women.
I turn people into millionaires.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
Okay.
I've put 43 kids
What does that have to
through
do with
college
you
through
being
the
a
money
woman?
I've made the
Oh
family.
my God.
43 kids through college.
Frustrating.
I don't need a $250,000 truck. That's what I need. But I need people to
Such
stand
a
up for me.
liar.
And
Stand up for you. Thank you.
this,
Facts.
this trolling crap
I'm gonna put you away.
He stutters when he
needs
lies.
to be shut down.
Yep.
Please stand up for Matias Alvarez.
This has nothing to do with
Every other
Matthias.
system has failed
Nothing.
this boy. Let's not fail this boy. Good night.
Wow. Yeah.
Liar.
Scumbag. Nice try.
That, folks, was such a lie. Dave Weigel told the Toms River, New Jersey Police Department that he lives in Toms River, New Jersey.
And exposing fraudulent people, you can see the messages to a woman he told to jump off a
Yep.
bridge.
Literally told her to kill herself and that she was worthless. And she's not the only one. There's been plenty. He is a liar.